We're going to take a gentle psoas release, grabbing a chair, coming to sit in it. If the chair is a little tall for you, place a yoga block under your front foot as I do. If it's short, you can place a bolster block under your butt cheek just so that the front foot can fully connect to the floor and the thigh doesn't go above the bony protrusion of your hip. So the thigh should fall below the bony protrusion of the hip, the front leg's thigh. And our back leg, we're extending it, our same side of our back, as our back leg's arm is up in shoulder flexion, shoulders are plugged down. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, take a little side stretch over towards the chair. Exhale 3, one more breath here. Inhale 4, bracing the abs. Exhale 4, switching sides, setting up on the other side. Pelvis square. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you right up on the top of that sits bone. Inhale, brace the abs. Exhale, if you side bend, make sure you arch back, not lean forward. Put on that backpack of cement. Pull the shoulder blades together. Abs engaged. One more breath. And let's set the chair to the side. We will need our green Theraband tied a quarter of the way into our foam roller. We'll be doing some calf pedaling. Now, this exercise, it's very important that you follow my breathing cues for your safety. So watch me. I'm going to step up. I'm going to wrap around my knuckles. My legs are hip distance apart. Knees are soft. Feet are wrapped around the roller, the arch of the foot, and the toes. The heels are hanging off. My knees always, 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 always are a little bent. Okay, so I prepare by inhaling and feeling as if my pelvis is pulling towards the roller. On my exhale, with my arm and shoulder flexion, I pedal the heels. But as I pedal, I don't lock out or roll in or out on the feet. I keep a neutral pelvis and I don't lock my knees. Let's try it together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to pedal. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale and pedal. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pause. Pelvis grounds down. Exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pause. Pelvis grounds down. Exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. One more. Pausing, bracing the abs, and pedaling. 2, 3, 4. Soft bend in the knees. Slowly making your way off of the roller, setting up on the second side. Once you're ready, shoulder flexion, wrist flat, shoulders plugged down the back, chin lifted, gaze higher than eye level. Take that shoulder flexion, plug the shoulders down, low belly firm. Here we go. Inhale, prepare. And exhale to pedal. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pause. No movement, no movement. Chin up, gaze higher than eye level. Exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. And when I say pedal, I mean bend one knee and drop the opposing heel. And then switch. Bend the other knee, drop the other heel. And you just keep going back and forth like so. Dropping the heels down, getting a nice calf stretch, but also working the feet as you wrap the feet around the roller and working the lower pelvic floor to stabilize you here. The pause is so important. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. It allows you to keep some control because when you start going and just keep going, you can lose control and the roller can come out from underneath you. So really follow my cue on this one because this is one of the most challenging exercises to do correctly. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, pedal. 2, 3, 4. Let's slowly make our way off of the roller. We are going to now grab our 5-pound weight and we'll make our way back up onto the roller. And I want you to stand with your stronger or dominant leg closer to the outside. So start on the first side, closer to the outside of the roller or farthest away from the wall. Hold the weight in your outside hand. Our inside leg will come into knee flexion. And we are going to do a little lateral flexion. Wrapping the toes of our standing leg around the roller. Taking our lateral flexion, following me, bracing your abs. So you could do just a straight on lateral flexion, or you could take the leg out to side knee flexion. like a detached tree pose, and you could bend towards it like our cactus crunches. Make sure your upper back is arching if you're doing the side one, bending towards the lifted leg. If you are side bending away from the wall towards your standing leg, still arch the upper back, pull the shoulder blades together. So either way is fine. Play around with both variations. Finding your center, engaging your external obliques, keeping your chin lifted, keeping your gaze higher than eye level, low belly firm, standing legs, knee is softly bent. Let's slowly make our way off of the roller, setting up on the second side. Once you are up, you have the weight in the outside hand. Play around with the two different variations. One, the arm is in cactus and your inside leg is in side knee flexion, and you're doing what I call oblique crunches, and that leg lowers and lifts. I'll step off the roller just in case you're not getting a good view, just so you can see the motion. So we have these two motions. We have either an oblique crunch, or we have the leg in knee flexion, and we're just side bending in the direction of our standing leg. Either or maybe both. Get going, brace your abs as you're working. Another 30, 45 seconds here on this side. Make sure you're supporting knees soft. You are holding onto the wall. Your abs are engaged. You're always keeping your chin up and gaze higher than eye level. You're fighting to pull the shoulder blades together to keep the low belly firm. Brace those abs. From here, slowly coming off of your roller. Let's take a calf stretch. Turning to face, we'll take an anterior delt. Start with your dominant arm in a high V, twist away from it. Take the leg that's closest to the wall back into a lunge. Deeply bending the front knee, twisting away from the arm on the wall with a micro bend in the elbow. 6 breaths. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. And inhale 6. Exhale 6. Slowly turning back to the wall. Switching the arm and the arm in the V, high V, micro bend in the elbow out. You're on the inner edge of the thumb and wrist. The leg closest to the wall steps back into your lunge. Deep bend in the front leg. Low belly firm, twisting away from that arm. Hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Drive the pelvis forward. Inhale 4. Make sure the back foot isn't completely grounded, that the heel's popped up and you're actually stretching the back leg's heel. Put that backpack of cement on. Don't lean forward too much. I know you're twisting away from the arm, but you shouldn't have to lean forward that much. You should be able to brace your abs and twist from your rib cage. One more breath here. And then we're going to slowly turn back to the wall, go over and grab our red loop band, bringing it around our ankles. Again, that's the red loop band. I'm going to show you what it looks like. With my lordotic posture, this is not good for me, so I'm not going to keep it on, but you are going to keep it on. Now, I'm going to show you on the floor what we'll be doing. We are going to be holding that 5-pound weight in our hand as we did before, and we'll be doing our cactus variation, but we'll be starting close to the wall, stepping onto the outside leg, bringing the inside leg into side knee flexion. Remember, our outside arm is loaded. You can always hold on with your inside hand. You'll give me 3 crunches, and then you'll step back towards the wall and repeat. So we're practicing stepping to the side on the roller to balance. That is the exercise. And then we add the upper body component of our crunches that we've already practiced in a stationary position on the roller. So let's give it a go. Stepping up, I'd encourage you to have your dominant, stronger leg on the outside. Once you're up and you have a soft bend in your knees, step away from the wall onto your outside leg. Inside leg comes up, side knee flexion. And again, you have the red loop band on. I took it off because I have lordosis. Sway back. This is a great exercise for you with the red loop band. And the leg lowers and lifts as we do our side bends 3 times. Once you've done 3 oblique crunches with your upper back arched and your abs braced, step back towards the wall and repeat. Stepping to the side, finding your balance. 3 oblique crunches. 1, 2, and 3. Brace your abs. And slowly coming off the wall, making your way to the other side, setting up, finding it on the other side. And once you've found it, we're going to step to balance, hold, side knee flexion, lowering and lifting the leg as your side body bends towards the thigh you're lifting. 2, 3, step back towards the wall, traveling through space away from the wall, wrapping the toes around the roller, pointing the toes to the lifted leg. 3 oblique crunches. Find it. Brace your abs as you make your way off of your roller very slowly. Set the weight down. Roll your shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Grab your green Theraband, tying it 1/4 of the way into your foam roller, and also grab your anti-burst ball. We'll be doing 2 to 1 squats. So watch me. I'm going to start with my dominant, stronger leg farthest away from the wall, stepping up, placing the anti-burst ball between my inner thighs, wrapping around the knuckles of my outside hand, hand facing my cheekbone with the shoulder plugged down. I'll exhale back into a squat. Inhale, shifting over to my outside leg, kicking the inside heel towards my butt, pointing the toes, holding for 3 breaths, and then standing back up. Let's give it a go. Coming up slowly, ball between the inner thighs, wrapping around the knuckles of the outside hand, thumb on the outside. Inhale, prepare. Soft bend in the knees, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back into your squat. Shoulder flexion with the arms. Inhale, shifting over to that single leg. Point the toes to the lifted leg. Inhale, 1, breathe. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the pose. Inhale, 2. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back, back, back. 1 more. Inhale. Brace your abs and exhale. Inhale to stand up. Lower that shin down. 1 more set. Inhale, prepare. Inner thighs pull you back. Shifting over to the outside leg. Point the toes. Try to even your hips. Square your pelvis. Brace your abs. Imagine the shoulder blades pulling together. Try to pull them together. Plug the shoulders down. Inhale, standing up slowly. Bend the knees. Grab the ball, stepping off. Making your way to the second side. Setting up on the second side. Make sure you're using your core here. Belly braced. Once you are set up, micro bend in the knees, gaze up higher than eye level. Inhale, feel the pelvis ground down towards the roller. Exhale, let your inner thighs squeeze the ball and pull you back into your squat. Inhale, shifting to the outside leg, pointing the toes of the lifted leg's foot. Hold, brace your abs. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deeper into the pose again. Inhale, pelvis grounds down. Exhale, inner thighs pull you deep into the pose. Inhale, standing up on that one leg. Exhale, lowering the lifted legs, shin. Bend in both knees. Inhale, prepare. Last set. Exhale, sitting back. Inhale, shifting over. Hold. Exhale the air out. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 3. Inhale, standing up slowly. Making your way off of the roller. You can slide that green Theraband off. You don't need to untie it yet. We're going to roll our IT band out, starting with our dominant, stronger leg. Looks like this. I'll begin. You join me. Starting with the dominant, tighter leg, rolling into that fascia. Make sure your top leg is behind, not in front, so that you can find a little lumbar extension. You can brace your abs. Don't collapse into the hand, the wrist that is down on the floor. Make sure that you're pushing down into it, plugging the shoulders down, getting some activation through your lats to keep you lifted here. Low belly nice and firm. 2 more breaths here together, getting into this side. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brace your abs. Make your way to the second side. Setting up on the second side. Once you are set up, get to work. Roll out that fascia, bracing your abs as you're working. Getting that posturally tight area loosened up to increase that range of motion for injury prevention, so we can really build up your weak hip flexors and adductors, your glute max, your glute min, your butt muscles. Using the breath. 3 more breaths here together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chin up and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more breath here. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, brace your abs. We are going to grab our 5-pound weight, and I'm going to show you what an external rotator cuff isometric hold looks like. I want you to start with the weight in the same hand as the side of the body as your dominant leg. So for me, my right leg is dominant, so I'm holding it in my right hand, elbow pinned to the side of my body, forearm out to the side. The arm stays here the whole time, no movement. The movement of my lower body is this. Just watch. Soft bend in the knees. I face the wall. I bring the leg closest to the roller into knee flexion. I take a quarter turn, picking my inside leg up immediately, finding knee flexion with that leg. So this is for injury prevention and also for your lower pelvic floor, hip flexors, and your external rotator cuff. Make sure the gaze of the eyes is a little higher than eye level, and test your balance here. See if you can remove the hand on the wall, bar, or counter and have your balance. Soft bend in the supporting knee. Do not remove the hand if you are unsteady. Let's try it together. Inhale, prepare, stepping up, brace your abs. Exhale, lifting that inside leg up immediately, finding the balance. Hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Slowly coming down, same side, repeating. Inhale, prepare, stepping up, soft bend in the supporting leg's knee. Make sure that foot is perfectly parallel because the leg is perfectly parallel. Inside leg, you're not lifting it so high that your pelvis rounds under, but you're lifting it to a position where you can maintain a neutral pelvis, somewhere between rounding and arching your low back. Chin up, gaze higher than eye level. Slowly make your way off the roller, pass the weight to the other hand, setting up on the other side of the roller, bringing the leg closest to the roller up to knee flexion, quarter turning onto it, bringing the other leg up immediately. Find the balance, hold. Inhale 1, breathe, test it. Exhale 1, low belly firm. Inhale 2, neutral pelvis. Exhale 2, wrap the toes around the roller. Inhale 3, exhale 3, slowly coming down. Second set, soft bend in the knees before you begin. Inhale to step up, gaze up higher than eye level, wide collarbone, pull the shoulder blades together, lift the chin, use your breath. One more breath here. Excellent work. Brace those abs. And we'll slowly make our way off. Set our props to the side. Bring our dominant, stronger hand into cactus. We'll twist away from the arm. You may need to move a little bit away from the wall, leaning forward. And then stepping the leg closest to the wall back into a lunge again, to stretch the calf, but this time internally rotating the leg and the hip socket to get the outer calf muscles. Drive the pelvis forward, lift the chin and chest, brace your abs. 6 breaths here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, exhale 6. Brace your abs, slowly turn and face the wall. Switch the arm on the wall. Lean forward, twist away, find the stretch. Brace your abs as you slowly step the leg closest to the wall back into your lunge. And then from the top of the hip socket, you internally rotate that leg so it goes in pigeon-toed from the top of the hip. Lift your abs, put a backpack of cement on, lean your back, but also twist away from the arm, feeling the stretch in the front of the shoulder. Hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Inhale 6, exhale 6. Slowly turning to face the wall, stepping the leg in, turning back to face me. Great job. Grab your blue loop band, bring it around your outer thighs above your knees, and your foam roller coming over to the wall. Start with your dominant or stronger foot closest to the wall and the top of the foot on the foam roller. I'm going to show this variation if you keep losing the roller. Then you can always grab a washcloth or a rag, slider disc, and slide the inside foot back on that. But the variation I'm giving you with the roller is better for your posture because you have to point the toes and you have to lift up through the lower pelvic floor more to keep the roller and control it. This loop band here is going to help quite a bit. So make sure you're pressing into the bone of your front leg's big toe to help with your knee traction of your front leg. Do not lean your torso forward. Put on that backpack of cement, pull your shoulder blades back, plug the shoulders down, keep your chin up. Let's give it a go. Exhale, let your inner thighs pull you back into your lunge. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, inner thighs pull you back. Inhale, forward. Let's give it a go. Remember, I want you to start with your dominant, stronger leg back, toes pointed. Always you can put the slider disc or washcloth under the back leg's foot if you cannot maintain control with this roller. But please try because it's better for your lower pelvic floor and your feet. So exhale back, 2, 3, 4, inhale up. Don't lock the knee at the top when you stand up. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, inhale up, 2, 3, 4. One more on the side, exhale down, 2, 3, 4, inhale up, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and switch sides, setting up on the other side. Once you are ready, we will begin taking it back, 2, 3, 4, lifting it up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, toes are pointed, inhale lift, 2, 3, 4. Keep that backpack of cement on, do not lean forward, pull the shoulder blades together, keep your chin lifted, gaze is higher than eye level, press heavy through the bone of your front leg's big toe, widen your collarbone, soften your gaze, relax your jaw. Don't want tension in the jaw as an actor or singer. Keep breathing. Give me 2 more on this side. And then I'll have you pick up your 5-pound weight and go back to the first side. We'll add scaption. So watch. I'll go down as my outside arm goes up to scaption. And then I'll lower the arm as I pull back in. Let's give it a go. Exhale down, inner thighs pull us down. The wrist does not go above the shoulder. It's slightly below the shoulder. Wrist is facing in towards the body. Wrist is flat, not flexed. Shoulder is plugged down. Elbow is micro bent. Keep going. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. 2 more and down. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2, 3, 4. Last one down. 2, 3, 4 and up. 2, 3, 4. Let's try the other side. Setting up, bracing your abs as you're working. If you're feeling your knees, there's a good chance that you're leaning forward. Push into the bone of your big toe. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Fight for your neutral pelvis. Get going now. Keep your chin up. Gaze higher than eye level. Exhale to go back. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, pelvis grounds down as you go up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, inner thighs pull back as you go down. Inhale, pelvis grounds down as you come up. Scaption with that arm. Wrist flat, elbow soft, shoulder plugged down the back. Keep the wrist below the shoulder. Chin up. Don't watch the weight. Keep your gaze a little higher than eye level. Give me 2 more sets. And once you've completed those 2 sets at your nice steady tempo, we will grab our green Theraband to tie 1/4 of the way into our foam roller for our step to balance in the sagittal plane. Your leg work will look like this. So the arms and shoulder flexion loaded with that green Theraband. I'm going to turn and face you. You'll take your inside leg to knee flexion, and then we'll stay there for 3 breaths as you open the leg to side knee flexion on your exhale. Bring it back to knee flexion on your inhale. So it looks like this. Exhale, side knee flexion, toes are pointed. Inhale, knee flexion. What I do not want to see, I'm going to turn profile, is rounding in the low back. So neutralize that pelvis, brace your abs, soft bend in the supporting leg's knee. Now I'd like you to put on the red loop band. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this. With my Lordotic posture, this is not good, so I can't use the red loop band, but you are going to keep it on because it's great for your posture. Let's follow the leader as I'm going to step up onto my dominant, stronger leg first. Inside leg will come up to knee flexion immediately, finding my balance. Outside arm and shoulder flexion. Pointing the toes. Remember, don't lift that thigh so high you can't maintain your neutral pelvis. Exhale, open the leg. 2, 3. Inhale, back to knee flexion. 2, 3. Exhale, open to side knee flexion. Inhale, back to regular knee flexion. Exhale, side knee flexion. Inhale, regular knee flexion. Keeping the neutral pelvis. Step in front of the roller. Now stepping backwards onto your outside leg. Soft bend in the knee, shoulder flexion, knee flexion. Find it, hold, chin up, gaze higher than eye level, point the toes, open out to the side. 2, 3. Back to center. 2, 3. Exhale to open. 2, 3. Inhale to center. 2, 3. Exhale to open. 2, 3. Inhale, center. 2, 3. Brace your abs. Slowly coming off of the roller. Going over to the other side. You should have that red loop band on. And if it is paining your hip flexors, by all means, go ahead and switch to the green loop band, level 2's intensity. Stepping on up. Finding your balance first. Holding. Moving the leg out to the side. 2, 3. Back to center. 2, 3. Exhale it out. 2, 3. Inhale it in. 2, 3. Exhale it out. 2, 3. Inhale it in. 2, 3. Stepping in front of the roller, soft bend in the knees. When you step up onto the outside leg, make sure it's perfectly parallel. Knees soft, abs are braced, neutral pelvis. When you lift that leg up, don't overlift. Only lift as high as you can maintain the neutral pelvis. Point the toes, open the leg out to the side. Now, if you're losing the band, you can dorsiflex the foot, like a dorsal fin towards the face. But if you can plantar flex, since it's around your ankles, which I think it'll probably be fine, because you shouldn't be lifting so high as to disrupt your pelvic position. Brace your abs. Let's slowly come off the roller. Set our props to the side. We'll need our roller, but the bands can go to the side. We're going to open up the upper fibers of our abdominals, the rectus abdominis, by taking our hands behind our head, coming to lie supine. Tailbone must be on the floor. Please do not pick your butt up like this. Keep your tailbone down. Extend your pelvis towards your heels. Brace your abs. Start at the top of the shoulder blades, arching the upper back over the roller. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. See if you can move the roller to the mid back now. Brace your abs. Keep them firm. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. See if you can move all the way to the base of the shoulder blades. Keep breathing. Abs in. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Inhale, bracing the abs, coming up. Finding that blue loop band, bringing it around above the elbows, all the way above the elbows. Soft bend in the elbows. Find cow pose, hold cow pose, inhale, brace your abs. Exhale, walk your hands forward a foot. Tuck the toes under, brace your abs, tip that pelvis back and send your hips back into the air in down dog. Inhale, push the forehead into the band. Exhale, pedal the heels. 2, 3, 4. Neck flexors involved as you push the forehead into the band on your inhale and pelvis arches. Exhale, pedal the heels. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, forehead pushes into the band. And exhale, we pedal the heels. 2, 3, 4. Keep fighting for extension, arching in the low back with the belly in. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pedal. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pedal. Inhale, slowly lower those knees down. Give me cow pose, holding cow pose, bracing your abs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Brace your abs. Exhale, round, cow pose, and cat pose, angry cat. Inhale, back to cow pose, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, cat, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, cow, 2. Micro bend in those elbows. Pull out on that band as you push down into the hands on the floor. Tops of the shins and feet are on the floor. One more time. Sitting back on the heels. Great job.